She is a poor family's child. She is a poor family's child. Are you saying that me, myself, I, the family, we are such lesser mortals that we cannot question the great Mr. Rahul Gandhi, even if he fakes, even if he lies about consent from a victim's family? Dr. Anand Ranganathan, we are lowly beings. We cannot question the great Congress party. We cannot question the great Mr. Rahul Gandhi. He can go ahead and lie. He can make the victim's family into a tamasha in the entire country, but we cannot dare to question them, because after all, who are we? We don't hold any position, we don't hold any place in Latvian circuit. How can we be part of the Darbar and question the Darbar on this? Dr. Anand Ranganathan.
No, thank you. Good evening, Navika. I'm going to talk a little bit of law, and it may seem like carrying coal to Dhanbad because one of your esteemed panelists is Mr. Zariman Sundaram. But still, I'll do it because I want to give you the layman's perspective. Now, you see, ignorance of law, Mr. Jata Paul, is not another. It is clear that either intelligence,
who operates his Twitter handle, totally messed up. I repeat, totally messed up. His tweet disclosing the identity of the rape victim's parents, which in turn disclosed the rape victim's identity, is in clear violation of Section 74(1) of Juvenile Justice Act 2015, as well as Section 23(2) of POCSO. Both violations incur a punishment or a jail term of up to 2 years. Let me read out Section 23(2) of the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences POCSO Act. Quote, no reports in any media shall disclose the identity of a child, including his or her name, address, photograph, family details, school, neighborhood, or any other particulars which may lead to disclosure of identity of the child, unquote. The precedence to this section, Navika, was Section 228A of IPC. And the Supreme Court, while elaborating on this issue, made it absolutely crystal clear in its 2018 Nipun Saxena versus Union of India judgment that not only publication of the name of the victim was prohibited, but also disclosure of any other matter which might make known the identity of such victim. That is also prohibited. Punishment for the offence includes imprisonment of up to 2 years and fine. The only exception is if an adult victim has no objection to her name being published or identity being disclosed. She can authorize any person in writing to disclose her name. But this is very important, Navika, just 20 seconds. In case of a deceased victim, especially minor, as was the case in this one, a court has to adjudicate if her identity directly or indirectly can be disclosed. It is not even up to the parents. So even if Rahul Gandhi got their consent legally, it doesn't matter. It is not up to the parents. And this has been made clear by the Supreme Court itself. So unless Rahul Gandhi had a court order approving the disclosure, I don't see how he can escape punishment. And I'm sorry, Ms. Sujata Paul, you are a woman. This case involves a horrible crime against a woman. I'm shocked as to how you can defend Congress and Rahul Gandhi.
Sujata Paul, I'm asking you the pointed question. If a consent was given to Twitter, and the mother is saying no such consent was given, then is Rahul Gandhi lying? On national television, I want to ask you, was he lying, and why?